Hey, good morning everyone. So we are starting video number 3 on Clay and Chad's cutting board, or not cutting board, serving tray. And so the last scene that you saw in the last video, we had just attached the handles on Chad's side. Now we're going to do the pour on Clay's logo. And so what we've done, again, this is something totally different than we've never done, is actually doing a resin board two-sided. So that where we had that tape before, we have now retaped it on the side. The other side is completely done, cured. It hasn't been, we were going to wait 48 hours. I said that on the last video, but it's only been probably about 40 hours, but 42 hours, something like that. But it's definitely the day after or 2 days later. So we're hoping, and it's setting on the handles right now, the handles that I installed the other day. So we are going to come back here in a minute, and Vicky is going to pour this. But before that, we're using Total Boat tabletop, by the way. Thank you, Total Boat, for great products.
All right, guys, here we go. I'm even more nervous about this one than I was the other side. But welcome to our trial and error test period film video
thing.
All right, so I made 10 ounces. I made 20 ounces. I made 10 ounces of resin, 10 ounces of hardener. So there's only 20 ounces because I had a lot extra that I used for my jar over there the other day. So deep breath. Here we go.
And actually, I think there's a little less carving on this side than the other side. The logo's a little bit smaller, so that won't take up as much.
Just want to get all that in there. All right.
And the other side, you actually you mixed.
I mixed
24
ounces.
Yeah, 24, 12 and 12, yeah.
So not quite as much, but again, I had a lot left over last time.
Well, you're not going to have a lot left over this time.
No.
I guess one of the things that you have to be kind of aware of the way we're doing this is that tape is on the bottom side, on a lot of pours, because it goes clear over the edge and forms drips on the bottom. It's not like you can scrape the bottom edge and put it back on the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just want to make sure that I get everything covered. That's the biggest thing. On the edges, everything.
So the whole idea behind the tape on the edges, guys, in case you didn't see the last video, because we poured the other side, if we have to do any touch-up, we would much rather have it on the edge than on either one of the surfaces. So hence that's why we taped kind of half and half. It's a little bit more than half, but we're hoping that the surfaces end up needing absolutely no touch-up, and any touch-up, what we're kind of figuring is there'll be a ridge on the edge all the way around
where the tape is. Yeah.
Where the tape is, and there was on the first on the first pour. There definitely was, and we sanded that down by hand, and then and now we've taped that part up, and this now hopefully will somewhat kind of blend into that, but where it doesn't blend, we'll sand it down.
I gotta get right in front of you, babe.
Okay. I'm gonna rotate over.
You gotta get some wheels on that thing.
Yeah. This is the tripod that has no wheels.
And you just kind of look at it from an angle and make sure I got everything.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did, but
Yeah, I don't see any. I don't see any blank spots at all. Looks like you poured just the right amount.
yeah. Again, I just want to make sure all those edges are covered and I see some.
Huh?
Oh, I see some thinness that I wanted to straighten up there.
So the last time, on the last pour, we came out a couple hours afterwards and took the tape off, and that worked out really well. So that's our plan on this one. Give it about a couple hours to set up to where it won't be dripping anymore.
Hopefully.
Hopefully that's our idea. That's our plan, and we'll take that tape off, and then we'll see what happens on the next video.
Now I'm going to come back over there.
All right.
Okay.
Here's some torch.
I think my torch needs some butane.
I'm a little low on fuel.
Yeah. Let me see some bubbles down there. Yeah, here they come. We might have a little more bubbles on this one because of the it's more.
All the texture.
Yeah. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on this, guys. We'll keep watching the bubbles, and we will keep you posted and let you know what's next. So thanks for watching. We'll be back in a little bit.
All right, folks. So we are on to the next segment. The pour is all done. Vicky has fixed the edges, and we'll go into that in a minute. But now I need to do back on my part. Oh my gosh, my words aren't working. Anyway, I need to do a couple elements that we've never done before. So, in talking to Clay, when I talked to Clay a couple weeks ago when we were planning all this out, he wanted some cup holders in this serving board. So, we're going to put some. This is a test piece. We're going to put some 3-inch cup holders in there, and then we're also going to put some little condiment holders, you know, like those little metal cups that hold barbecue sauce or ketchup or au jus or whatever. So this is a 2-inch hole that I'll do with a Forstner bit.
I said bless you. You said au jus. I said bless you.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry.
That's it.
All right, so now over here, here's how we're going to do this. This is our big drill press that Dad had in the shop, and I made a platform that will support this thing because I have to drill it from both sides. So I have to make sure it's lined up, and then drill a hole through, and then flip this thing over, flip this around, flip this over, and drill from the other side. You'll see. But anyway, it's pretty much lined up. So here we go. We're going to drill this.
Crossed.
Yeah. Say a prayer for us, guys. I don't want to mess this thing up now.
I'm gonna raise this up a little bit so I can try to get.
So the
down
resin
on
has been, let's see, whichever side we did first, I can't even remember now. But I think it was the other side we did first. So this has been sitting for 2 days. So the resin is pretty solid. Here we go. Okay, so that bottomed out. Now what we have to do, we're going to shut the camera off. We got to slide this platform. We got to turn it around the other way so I can flip it over. We'll be right back. All right, so after we swapped this around, then what I did was I drilled a hole all the way through based on that first hole that was the center of the hole saw, so that I had a spot that I knew I could go to here, and now I'm centered up on the hole that I drilled all the way through, because that drill bit didn't go all the way through. So I think I'm lined up pretty good. We'll find out.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we'll find out. Yeah, here we go. Now the tricky part is, well, I can just drop the table. I think that's probably what I could do. Here, can you lift that end as I lift this end? Because once I pull that plug out of there, oh, it just fell right out before.
Of course it did.
Now we should have enough. Yeah. There we go. All right. So let's see. We've got a little bit of a burn in there, but it's actually a really close match as far as from side to side. Can you see it? Mm-hmm. So all we got to do really is sand off that burn, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put some oil on the inside of this. See, this, we got to make this food safe. So I don't really, I don't want to put. We don't want to have to resin that thing, so we're just literally going to put a food-safe oil, the same kind of stuff.
It's a conditioner and oil.
Yeah, it's a conditioner and oil on there. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other hole at the other end off camera, and then when we come back, we'll, we'll use my Forstner bit, and we'll drill those little condiment cup holes. We'll be right back. All right, so we've got 3 out of the 4 divots or condiment holder places. We've got 3 out of the 4 done. We're going to do the last one right here on camera. So here we go. All right. So there is all the holes. Got to just kind of clean it up a little bit. We have a little bit of sanding to do inside the holes. Vicky actually already did a lot of the sanding in here, and we're going to put some oil in all those holes, and that's it, and then we're done. So we'll get inside, we'll get that done, and we'll go inside to the studio and show you the final product all the way around. Be right back. All right, guys and gals, that's it. We are done. It is finished. We put the oil inside the holes. We might still put another couple coats of that. What did I do with that thing of oil?
I just put it.
Anyway, it is. It's a food safe conditioning oil that they put on cutting boards and whatnot. Oh, here it is. This is stuff that Vicky showed before that we used. So we put that in the holes.
Set it down there so I can at least get a. Yeah.
So that is in the holes there, and then also the condiment holder divots there, and it is done. Vicky, our theory on just doing touch-up on the edges actually worked out really well. We had never done, and I've never even heard of anybody doing a two-sided resin pour. I don't know. We looked and we couldn't find any videos on it. So what we did on the edge with that tape deal back toward me really worked out well. It really has a nice match to it. So I'm gonna
try to get in on there.
It really came out well. So I'm very happy with it. The 5-minute epoxy on the handles worked out just like I had hoped that it would. I'm going to spin it around just so you guys can see both sides. So that's Chad's logo, and the other one is Clay's logo. All right. Anyway, guys, super happy with this. It's now going to sit for about a week till I get back from Florida. I'm heading to Florida tomorrow and do some fishing, and this is going to sit. But if you guys have questions on this or anything else, be sure and let us know. If you need supplies, there's the website, and please give us a thumbs up, share this video. We really would like to see this video go all the way all around the internet. Anyway, that would be cool, because this is something that's definitely different than I've never done before. I was really happy the way the hole saw and the drill press worked. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. We love you. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.